Hi everyone, welcome back to our weekly abuse of this poor video game. How's everyone doing? Hey Crash, hey Ontario. Alright, I think we are all good here. Like everything is working right. Hey Icarus. So we got some pretty fun stuff. Um, anyone on my Ko-fi page will have seen I already posted a brief teaser for this. Um, but I have added a new feature. Hey Pony Bro. All right. All right, chat. Pick a character. Congal, Rose, or Miranda. All right, Congal it is. So we will do a transformation here. We'll do Rose next. All right, let's take a look at Meteor Strike. This should be interesting. Let's wait until we get Congal way up in the sky here. Now I press F11 and it pauses and we can go into free cam and look at this in any way that we want. And this will work in any part of the game during any effect. So we can get some real interesting shots here. Think of it as kind of like I guess kind of like a screenshot mode where you can position the camera wherever you want. Oh, and while we're here, I should probably show this too. We have now native widescreen support as well. So no more stretching. This is actually rendering native widescreen 1080p. Let's get some particles going here. There it is. Now, any of the 2D effects, like what you're seeing right here, like these particle effects, they won't move around with the camera because they're rendered in a much different way. Not ideal, but it's not really possible to do it any other way. But yeah, you can still kind of stage some very interesting effects here. Yeah, actually, if you caught the thumbnail for this video, that's actually one of Miranda's spells. Let's do Rose now. So, for example, we could do it right here and take a closer look at the transformation orb and even go inside and see that Rose is just a monochromatic model. Alright, Super Ghetto, we'll wait. And of course, we can do this just in the regular battle scene as well. We can take a look at the enemies up close. You might notice the ground kind of distorting here a bit. It's because we recently actually like made the rendering ever so slightly worse so that it would match up with retail because we were having some issues with submaps. Does it work for 21 by 9? Same. Yes, it works for any ratio. So, like, if I popped out of full screen here, or maximized here, like, I can just stretch this right out. Now, the UI is not going to update because I have it paused. But, yeah, works great. Go back into free cam mode. Yeah, we can take nice close-ups of all of the characters. You can see the details on all the armors. Let's... What spell should we use here? What do we want to look at? Demon's Gate. All right. We're getting weird already.
Demon's Gate.
All right. So here you go. This is what a demon gate in the middle of a tundra forest looks like. Let's just back this up. That's a pretty cool shot, to be honest with you. Very, very ominous. But what does it look like from the inside? Alright, this is the last thing that a monster sees before disappearing between Rose's legs. And no, we are not doing phrasing. That is one smushed rat. Poor bastard. Hey Drew, I'm just saying, I didn't make the effect. All right, what else do we want to see, chat? We can do item effects. We can do other characters. Let's see. Let's see Dart and Maru. And we haven't seen Miranda yet. I'm gonna give this mouse a lot more hit points. So it can take a beating. Dart's got some pretty intense spells, so let's check that out. Let's try this. We'll start out with this. We'll be here all night, so we've got plenty of time to look at some other stuff. That is the face of determination. Determination to cook this poor bastard. Doesn't even know what's coming, even though he's just right in front of him. This camera angle does admittedly make it feel a little bit less dramatic. I didn't even notice the double eyebrows. But yep, he sure does. And he's got just a little bit of clown makeup on. We'll just back out here. Pretend we didn't see that. Move the animation forward a little bit. It is some pretty damn convincing effects considering how simplistic they are. Oh yeah, here we go. There's a snapshot. I am actually going to take a screenshot of this. Take a look at someone being cut from PlayStation All-Stars, yeah. Dart's so determined even his eyebrows went full Dragoon mode. He's had to deal with NYC rats given the extreme he's going to. Yeah, this is pretty damn cool right here. You can even see like the flame wings. They're not exactly attached, but you're never gonna see that through the fire. Honestly, you can't really even see the wings very well. I guess you can see them depending on where you're looking, but interesting touch that you know, when he does this, his wings literally turn into fire. Yeah, it does. That's just, you know, that's an oh shit face if I've ever seen one. And I mean, can you blame it? Although, to be fair, we did give it like 2 million hit points, so I think it's probably fine. That rat did get thrusted. Okay, I kind of paused this at a bit of a weird time. Oh, look at that. So she actually just gets like a little, just a little iceberg behind her. That's kind of funny. Okay, let's forward this just a little bit here. Yeah, so the rest of the scene gets completely disabled for her transformation, unlike most of them. You never really get to see her face close up, like with the higher quality models active. Or I mean, really, that's the same with pretty much any of the Dragoons. All right. Drew wanted to see Freezing Ring. Let's take a look at that. These are odd. Not 100% sure that those are rendering completely correctly. But anyway. Um, I'm no expert on spellcasting, but I think you usually want to aim towards the enemy and not, you know, well over their head and a little to the left. But yeah, we'll give her a pass. We'll give her a pass. It's fine. Yeah, they're just like, ah, no one will ever see it. We don't need to actually aim it. I'm not really sure what to make of these things. Got bed of ice to sleep in. Here we go. That looks suitably painful. Mousie's having a bad time. We've got one tiny little pebble of ice. Oh, that's not a pebble of ice. That's a hand. Maru? Oh god, somebody tell TFC we've got more phantom body parts. So there's multiple cutscenes where they actually like forget to turn body parts off. Um, anyone who watches the dev streams regularly will already know this, but like the scene where Levitz gets oofed, you can actually see a copy of his chest just kind of chilling on the ground in the background. Oh, good. TFC's here. Perfect. Do you know how many things we're going to be able to find with this new tool? It's gonna be great. Oh, we should look at the Levitz scene because like every single time it cuts to Lloyd, he's in a completely different spot on the map. We'll do that in a little bit. I have a feeling that this dev stream is going to be less dev and more screwing around. Alright, let's see Miranda's Magic Girl transformation. Okay, so it's just kind of two planes of light. She too is a monochrome shaded model. Loses their clothes. Keeps the bow though. Priorities. Alright, triangles. I know I already said we're not doing phrasing, but phrasing. Pretty cool pose. Can we see Kongol's face in widescreen? Yeah, we can do that at some point. I know. I'm just joking. So Gates of Heaven is what I've got in the thumbnail for this video. It's got some pretty cool visuals. We'll take a look at that real quick. This was kind of cool. For being 24 years old, the very simple lighting that they did was pretty effective. Well, I mean, Enclosure, it's technically not a PS1 game anymore. If you didn't know already, this is a full PC port with modern rendering and everything. What we do during these streams is actually working on the game. She kind of does. Now, what do we got here? What is this thing? There, yeah, there's a. Okay, I thought she was inside of it, but no, she's behind it. Just a very bright dreidel, kinda. It just occurred to me that we can also explore all of these battle stages and look at them from angles that we've never seen before. But we can only do so many things on one stream. Yeah, TFC, so the particle effects are all, well, not all, a lot of them are just simple 2D orthographic overlays. So they don't actually use the 3D camera. So even though we're moving the 3D camera around, they will stay in the same place on the screen. What we got going on here? Can't really see. Okay, it's just rays. Not too exciting. This part's pretty cool, though. Yeah, this was what I used for the thumbnail here. Not really sure what this creature would be. And some kind of creature of magic, obviously. Yeah, there's not really a whole lot that we can do to make the 2D stuff move just due to the nature of it. But yeah, not the end of the world. It would be nice to, you know, have them as physical objects in the world that kind of stay put when we're in free cam mode, but that would be a lot of work. Alright, what else do we have here? Let's check out, I don't know, Rainbow Breath or Diamond Dust. What do you think? Diamond Dust, alright. Let's take a look at the hammer, if I can find it. There we go. So interesting, Maru is turned off, but the rat is still turned on. That's a pretty big hammer. If we compare that to the rat. I mean, I guess it's also a pretty big rat, so, you know. Oh yeah, Maru standing on the hammer. You can get some pretty cool screenshots using this for sure. And the mouse is just kind of standing there watching this happen. Just having a bit of a staring competition here. What's up, Mr. Can't Stop the Robot? Is it possible to change the battle song to Boss Fight 1? Yes, that would be a pretty trivial change in the code. It's not something that we have like a debugger for yet, but we do plan to basically make it so you can choose your own music tracks and stuff in the future. Yeah, that would be a pretty cool figure to have. Kind of surprised that never seen any of the community artists kind of do something like this. Wonder if the rat is actually still in here. Doesn't look like it. Can I zoom in on Maru's face? I sure can. Her arms are a little in the way, but uh, please hold. Let me decrease the movement rate here real quick. Might make it a little easier. Yeah, there you go. Here's a real close up. Let's forward this a little bit. There we go. That's pretty good. Very, very detailed. We've considered actually swapping out the like submap and world map models for the much higher quality battle models. Yeah, he even got a nose. Yeah, it's a real shame that the PS1 was such a weak system. Um, you know, there's so much detail in all of these assets here. Like to be completely clear here, we have not done any modifications to these models or textures or anything. This is 100% retail. We are just rendering in much better quality. So you can actually see them in like, you know, the full quality that they were originally made in. Oh, it looks like we lost Maru. Are those her hands again? Yep, more hands. Yeah, this is 100% retail. So now when I say retail, this is a rendering engine that I have written from scratch. This is fully using OpenGL. But these are 100% retail models and textures. So this is a reverse engineering project. So basically, I took the full PS1 game and reverse engineered it and ported it all to PC. And we've been, over the past few years, kind of making incremental improvements to it. Everything from like loading times to reducing input lag, to, you know, completely rewriting the rendering and audio code. Let's see what else we have for Miranda. What do you want to see, Moonlight or Star Children? Moonlight? Alright. Let's take a look at this. I know we've kind of got a bit of a fade effect on the screen here. Not a whole lot of interesting stuff here, but you can see the detail on the faces. Dart kind of just looks confused. Can you blame him? There we are. Gee, this that's some bright lighting. All right, interesting that the lighting is not affecting the actual textured portions of her face. Now, the question with this stuff is always is this a bug or is this just how it is in retail? And a lot of the time, it's just how it is in retail. Yeah, there are still a lot of effects that we haven't converted yet, so we shall see. Yeah, that wasn't too interesting. Let's check out Flame Shot. That is a very good question, Pony Bro. Alright, let's look at this, there he is. Let's look at this face, because he, was looking pretty concerned again. Oh. Yep. There you go. There's a screenshot. Alright, I'm gonna post this in Discord. With zero context. This is really something. Sorry, I'm just cataloging these as we're going here. So we've got Dart with his soul patch. Um, looking equally as stoned as someone who has a soul patch. I'm sorry, I can't stop looking at this. It looks like he's mid-sneeze. Oh my god. This is the fireball. This is the flame shot. I always I always pictured this being much bigger. It's just a tiny little thing. Jackie turned Dragoon form. Yeah, pretty much. I have no idea, TFC. I think Zycronix is going to record us a ton of videos from retail, um, and put them all on YouTube so that we can like individually compare all the effects and see where the issues are. Making a face like that, I'd also expect something bigger. Yeah. It looks so much bigger from that camera angle. Oh, now he's hiding from it. It's okay, Dart. It's just a little fireball. It's not that intimidating. Shit. I can't get enough of this. Uh There we go. That's a thumbnail. That is a thumbnail. Oh, his sword is just kind of chilling up in the sky there. Did you forget this up here, Dart? Never really taken a close look at his dragoon sword. It's pretty plain, very rectangular hilt. Yeah, this is definitely a new meme. I have posted all of these images in the general chat on Discord, if anybody is interested in doing terrible, terrible things with them, which I do highly encourage. This is this is uncomfortable. He's really, really wound up for this one. Still got the half-closed eyes, the grimace. The other two characters have such good faces, and then there's just Dart. The rat looks suitably upset. Dart looks also suitably upset. Alright, I'm glad we picked this one. Alright, what else do we got for Maru? Let's see, Rainbow Breath. We haven't done Rainbow Breath, have we? Oh. Oh dear. Uh... Um... Okay. This is... This is a pose. And she's back. She's got some neck issues. A little bit concerning. Alright, there's a pretty good screenshot. Very colorful. This one's not too exciting aside from the shenanigans. And let's see the white silver dragon. Let's give Miranda some more MP. I checked out the red-eye dragon earlier, and it was pretty uneventful. The white silver dragon really is something. I don't know what that something is, but definitely not your typical dragon. But the boombox is activated. Alright, you can get some pretty cool pictures here of whatever this is. It's definitely unique, I'll give them that. Yeah, a lot of them do look like various kinds of spacecrafts. Not sure there's really a whole lot to see with explosion. We seem to have lost the battlefield. That's interesting. We could also take a look at some of the just regular dragoon attacks. Whoa, there was two Marus there. Anybody else see that? I'm not just crazy, am I? That's an action shot. Keep pausing this at the worst time. Or maybe the best time, I don't know. That is certainly a pose. What's going on with her head? Oh dear. Uh, Maru? Maru, you good? You good there? Uh... That's another screenshot. Now she just kind of looks like she's taking a break. There we go. A bonk for the ages. I think when they swap models, one model gets turned off and the other gets turned on. I've seen some weird things disabling the full screen effect. Yes, that is how it works. When they swap out parts, they do turn off the old part and turn the other one on. Literally any general who's been defeated, yeah. Yes. Yippee is right. Alright, we'll see Miranda's boring ass attack. And Maru again. Okay, let's see if we can catch that double Maru. Just gonna kind of keep... Yeah. This has to be a Severed Chains bug. This can't be retail. Someone would have noticed there being two Marus. You even got a shadow, so it's actually two different models. Someone should confirm that though and make sure that this isn't just something that happens in retail. Because we have seen weirder. Okay, it's going on for quite a while here. There's no way. This has to be a Severed Chains bug. This is odd. There we go. Chronic says it's a Severed Chains bug. Let's check out Dart. See if he's making any better faces. He's got his eyes open, so that's an improvement. Pretty cool fire effect around the sword. Again, kind of just looks like he's squatting. The face on the rat. Here we go. The last thing that a lot of enemies see. All right, I'll let you guys decide. What do you want to see? We can go to different areas. We can look at different enemies, bosses. I will go to Home of Giganto because we got that request earlier. Um, what would be closest? I know there is a fast travel there at some point, but I'm not sure where. Would Dono be fastest? Mm, no, we'd have to go through the Valley of Corrupted Gravity. Let me see if I've got a save there. I must. Not that far back. Yeah, Giganto home. So we still get a stretching effect in the submaps. I haven't done them yet. That takes a lot more work due to the fact that they mix 2D and 3D elements. But we can take a look around. So we've just got a whole lot of nothing back here. Whatever this statue is. We haven't taken a look at Albert yet. I don't think we've really looked at him in high res at all, actually. Alright, pretty small arena. I'm gonna speed the movement back up. Got some incredibly low poly statues. Be kind of funny if this is just how the Gigantos carved things. Yeah, the submaps are tricky because the background maps just most of them aren't big enough, so you're gonna have to have a trade-off. Um, if you want to view them in widescreen, um, you'll have to just kind of end up with, you know, like some larger black bars and stuff on those. I wonder if they've done a boundary break on Legend of Dragoon. I was just watching one about the new Mario RPG remake the other day. If there is one, I haven't seen it. Okay, let's unpause this. Press the win button. Want to see your obelisk. Way down to the bottom. Should be cave. Yeah, that's definitely before the fight. Oh, I'm gonna turn encounters back off. Oh yeah, we can look at the cutscene too. I say it however I feel in the moment. Alright, let's take a look at this arena, because it's pretty detailed. Got these little side areas here full of water and stones. Got the Eurobolus holes that don't really actually go anywhere. DFC, I'm kind of thinking that we should actually uh, just use a standard projection matrix in combat and world map, because we end up with something sort of similar to the PS1 wobblies. It only happens when you're super, super close to a surface. It doesn't happen otherwise, but it's just much better. Of course, no top, because that would just be wasted polygons. Let's get some Levitz love while we're still here. Or while he's still here, I should say. With his Lego hands. Okay. I suggest we just kill Eurobolus. Actually, I wonder what happens if I press the win button here, if it'll take us to the cutscene. It should. It sure didn't. Alright, we will reload the save. Give it another try. Well, too bad, I killed it anyway. Actually, I didn't kill it, I just pressed the win button. So you're safe for now, but your days are numbered. Also, I like that you can see Levitz's head at the bottom of the screen here when you first get onto this map. Last mode. Okay, let's actually kill Eurobolus this time. Take a look at Lavit's mid spear. Looks very, very stoic as usual. We'll see Dart mid-flight. Well, this is unexpected. So there is at least one point during a finisher where Dart is not actually holding his sword. That's a screenshot. If the world was full of Alberts, there wouldn't be much of a story. It's true. So glad someone is doing this. This is my favorite game of all time, and it saddens me how hard Sony has mistreated it and its fans. Yeah, I definitely agree with you, and that's why we are doing this. Because someone's gotta. Alright, we got some snaky snake. No eyes on this thing. Never noticed this before, but it's kind of like bloody on its head and beaten up. Like that's another thing that you could never ever see on the PS1 version. Lavit's still looking up into the sky. Everyone's kind of looking up into the sky except for Shanna, who just kind of looks sad. Is it feasibly possible to switch the world map models with the battle models? As far as model swapping goes, the world map is probably the easiest because there's only really one animation, like the walking slash running. I guess it's two separate animations, but it's just the walking and running animation and then the idle animation. As far as I know, like basically every model has those. Um, and the model animation system is very, very simple. Um, as long as the legs and arms and things like that are sort of like separated into their own groups, it would actually be fairly easy to port animations between models. Shanna's wearing socks. Is there anyone else in the game who wears socks? Lavit's dancing a little jig. We have super broken the text by doing this. That's interesting. It would appear that everyone else has just left and abandoned Shanna here. So that's nice of them. Was that green stuff always on the ground? I don't think it was. It's just super, super weird being able to just pan around these scenes. Also seeing them in widescreen, obviously. Like, what does Shauna's face look like here? She actually looks worried, even though you can't see her face. Also, the cloth on her clothing is very detailed. Oh, okay, it's just Dart and Lavitz now. Art looks sober this time. We can get some really good base screenshots here. This is awful. Hey J-Man, how's it going? We are looking at stuff. This is probably a... Oh, then no, it's not a screen effect. It's actually in front of her. Sorry, I just keep stopping to take screenshots and I can't stop. I can't stop doing this. I know this is taking forever, but I can't stop. Somehow, looking at her from the bottom, she has a double chin. Technology. Pretty cool shot. Whoa, is that just all teeth? I guess it's probably scales. That makes more sense. But for a minute, it looked like it was just a bunch of jaws flying off in every direction. There is another reaction face. Also, it's just a tiny little effect here. Yeah, I can't stop. I can't stop. I'm sorry. I really hope that at least one of you does something with all of these screenshots I'm taking. No, he did not, and I'm not sure why his battle model looks like that. I think it's just like a lighting thing. Oh, right. We've got... Sorry, this is not easy to do on submaps. Lavitz looks like a child. Okay, and we wanted to see the Lavitz oof scene. Does he have a earring in his horn? Yeah, this is gonna kind of ruin the rest of this scene, but yeah, he does. Look at that. All right, we're watching the rest of the scene from a weird angle. Okay, another screenshot. Okay, and we will continue. Oh yeah, it definitely is. Face only a mother could love. Oh yeah, I guess you can kind of see the earring or whatever you want to call it here. Wonder what that's supposed to be. Rodriguez has something similar. That's very, very similar too. Yeah, pretty much the same thing, just a different color. Does Guptas have one too? He's got really got a face going on. It doesn't look like it. Why does he get left out of the fun? That's kind of rude. Oh, let's look at Rodriguez's face. That kind of... I don't know if that's supposed to be like a waddle or if that's like part of its armor. So does this place have any kind of outside? No, I figured not. What in the heck are these? These look like something out of a horror movie. True. And then there's also whatever this is. Which, to be fair, also looks like something out of a horror movie. Alright, let's unpause and we will just do a quick kill here. Could be. Legally distinct baby Sarlacc. Yep. Alright, let's take a look at what we've got here. Not much. They're all just looking at nothing. I haven't taken a look at Rose's face. It looks suitably normal. Here we go. What's going on over here? Wow, this has a this part has a super, super low field of view. Okay, let me. Whoa, look at this. So they actually completely changed the lighting for this part. So we're actually in the room here, and this is just Lloyd's disembodied floating hand with the moon gem. This is some very, very ominous lighting, and also like a 10-degree field of view. Camera position slightly wrong. I'm gonna go ahead and not take a screenshot of this because it will definitely be abused. You want a screenshot of that, you can take it yourself. Got a very angular throat there, Lavitz. Also very orange. We got some weird audio going on here. Interesting that there is a tornado in the room. Oh, it's using the same weird lighting again. Uh, do I still have the music kill switch? Yes, I do. Convenient. Because that was going to be super annoying. Oh, here we go. This might be interesting. And that tornado is still just kind of sitting in the background. What is this? What is this? I guess it's just one of these chunk things, but I don't know why it's way down here, like halfway through the floor. Disregard that his cloak is not actually moving here. We haven't implemented that yet. Yeah, so see, he's in like a different spot every time. Like right now, he is literally just standing inside of this thing. He also does not actually have eyes. It also seems to be kind of fused to his hand, which I guess is kind of on brand with the Dragon Buster. Seems to kind of fuse to you. That looks uncomfortable. Where are you? There you are. They make a pretty good screenshot. Pictures taken moments before disaster. Legend of Dragoon edition. Sorry to do this to everyone, but it's for science. Don't really know what's going on here. Whoa. Uh, 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 did this texture not load correctly, or is this actually what it looks like? I hope that this just loaded wrong, but we're gonna have to check that. Because recently, actually, hold on. Let me just grab a screenshot from Discord here real quick, and I'll show you something that we found earlier. So this guy in the library in Leningrad has his face on his chest and his chest on his face. This is not a severed chains issue. This is just how it is in the real game. Are we talking about abs? I don't know, he's looking pretty smooth. Anyway, let's put Lavitz out of his misery. Oh, whoa. I missed it. Hopefully it'll cut back to them again. We're definitely screwing up the texture loading here. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, oh, she's got like, I think that's like Shauna's clothes or something. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, we have definitely broken texture loading with all the pausing, but that's fine. Cosmetic skins to purchase, yeah. He's got eyes now. Got the red wingly eyes. You would think that the party would at least like have some sort of like weird inkling that there's something with Maru and Lloyd since they both have silver hair and red eyes. That's not exactly a common feature. They just kind of brush it off though, like, yeah, it's probably nothing. It's some kind of necklace. Oh yeah, we've broken the music too. We've broken a lot of things. Oh my God. Where did you go? Where did you go? All right, on that note, we'll continue. Oh, hey, it's gotten worse. Roses made of wood. Marvelous. And they're just over here pretending that none of this is going on. They're just preoccupied with actually, their friend dying and stuff, which I guess checks out. Also, I don't think that he has his keyword torso here. But anyway, yes, Rose was a marionette all along. How do you think she survived for 11,000 years? Poor face. Oh God. Yep. I was gonna look over here. Who was controlling her? Hmm. Yeah, so those are actually special hands that they add in during certain cutscenes. Um, the normal models, they don't actually have like individual fingers, they just kind of look like Lego hands. But for these close-up scenes, they will actually like turn off certain parts of the models and replace them with higher quality ones. They do the same thing with heads and sometimes they'll do it with weapons, like in the cutscene the first time you kill Kongal. Well, not kill, but the first time you beat Kongal. Like they load a special like higher quality axe in. Mm. All right, what else do we want to see? Well, first off, we want to see Rose's ridiculous face here. Let me just find them. Up here his face. Um, what do we want to see? Maybe the cutscene after Linus 2. Oh yeah, Zaquil would be a good idea too. We'll check that out after this. We just got Lavitz killed. Now you want to bring him back to life as a zombie. Was looking disappointed and Italian there. Oh, I missed it. Hmm. Let's speed this up a bit. Got some weird geometry going on here. Not sure what the deal is with that. For anyone who is new to the stream, these are some pretty early OpenGL builds, so we're still in the process of converting effects and fixing bugs and things like that. Not uncommon to see stuff like this. She doesn't look nearly as happy as everyone else. Set her to 1 hit point. Oh, I guess we have to kill Regul too. Wonder if we actually. Whoa. Uh. Okay, it was just a weird camera angle. However, her textures definitely didn't load right. It's a pretty big battle stage with the whole bridge and everything. What is this? She's part of the wall or a spire. Shiny. Maru. Oh god, this is so zoomed in. That's an origami figure, yeah, pretty much. The wings look like it for sure. And now Maru was stoned one. She floating. Okay, yeah, they're all just floating off the ground. That's interesting. You swear that they didn't check any of these cutscenes. Oh God, Jana, you're yep. I think Maru's upper texture didn't load right, like her upper head, leaving her looking like this. Or maybe that's just what she looks like when her eyes are half closed. You never know with this game. All right, let's take a look at this. You wouldn't believe how many of these cutscenes are just like completely like there's just something completely wrong with them. Like, everybody floating, or they're just being like body parts laying in the background, or characters being inside things. Um, yeah, not really much see there, just kind of the convergence of a bunch of light rays. Also, fun fact, that is one of the lowest frame rate effects in the entire game. Uh, Parts of that cutscene actually run at 12 frames per second. Uh, okay, I had to press a button. All right, anyone have any more requests? Oh, someone had asked for Zackwell, but do I have a save that far into the game? I don't think I do. This is where my saves stop, and yeah, the rest of these are from someone else's playthrough. Uh, Check for the encounter number. We don't actually have to load a save there. 431. I guess it's kind of anticlimactic to fight him in the middle of this forest. But we can get a look at him. A whole lot of eyes. Kind of like a devil face on his spear. Yeah, if we go into the cutscene here, it's very likely that it will end up crashing just due to the fact that we are not in the right spot. So let's end this fight, and yeah, let's check out the last Kraken. That's kind of a classic Severed Chains fight. For numerous reasons. Alright. Now, is this before or after? Must be... Yeah, this one must be before because you gained a level after that. Shores Iconics. I feel like we have seen certain ones crash, but I don't know. I might be misremembering. Also, yeah, that's a very good question. I'm not sure if that fight would work without Dart in the party because a lot of times the like scripted fight stuff is in Dart's script. We did do some comparisons between the old and new rendering for this model in the last stream, but we couldn't zoom up like this. This is brand new. Oh, and if you did miss the last stream, just for reference, I will show you. This is the new modern OpenGL rendering, and this is more like the original retail PS1 rendering. As you can see, there's a bit of a difference. Yeah, kind of strange thing. Oh yeah, super detailed model. We were talking to him last time that we didn't really realize that it had these like side legs. Interesting interpretation of Kraken for sure. I screwed it up. For some reason, I can actually do additions pretty well in Severed Chains. Like, only with the new rendering. I'm like legendarily notoriously bad at doing additions normally, but yeah, I don't know what it is, but is the red mist new? Do you mean when attacking? Literally everything I hoped the Legend of Dragoon would get. Gorgeous. Yeah, it's a major, major improvement. And you know, we're still only like getting started here. Um, I've only converted a few of the battle effects over to the new rendering code so far. We've mostly been focusing on the world map and submaps so far, since they're by far much easier. But yeah, we have made some pretty serious progress here too. So you know, it's only gonna look better. No, that effect is normal. Like we haven't added anything to this whatsoever. This is all 100% like original retail models and textures and stuff. Um, you can just see them because it's so much higher resolution. See if we can get any interesting attacks from the Kraken. Wow, that did not do much damage. I was looking at chat. I thought that attack was done. It was not. We'll do another final burst. Want to whittle away some of its hit points to get it to use some of its rarer attacks. Enemies will often have different attacks that they'll use at different hit point levels, so you know, they'll use like basic ones when they're above 50%, then you know, when they get to yellow, they'll start using certain new attacks, then when they get to red, they'll use their strongest ones. Here we go. I'm gonna do something interesting. Not particularly interesting. Got a nice big fire of ice, I guess. That's kind of cool. You just kind of narrowly avoided that, didn't you? Art's just kind of chilling. He looks fine. Weird eyes. Rose's head is half frozen. Yeah, I could see that. Guess I heal. Doesn't matter what I use since the save obviously isn't going to be used anymore. There we go. And I'm gonna use something weaker because I don't want to kill it before it uses its strongest attacks. Kind of annoying that you have to attack when you're in Dragoon mode. I guess I could have just attacked the Leons. That would have made sense. Alright, what do we got? It's just a blizzard thing. Not much to look at here. Kind of just blowing over Rose. I give it a few turns here to see if it uses anything interesting. I will just attack the Cleons. Keep guarding with everyone else. Come on, do something interesting. It must have some better attacks than this. Come on. Leons look fuzzy. Like it would be nice to pet them. But I have a feeling you might lose a finger or a hand or something. Don't like how its eyes wiggle around there. Not a fan of that. Alright, I'm gonna give you one more attack here. Oh, it's doing something. Not doing anything exciting. Alright, well, you had your chance. It's just all blizzards all the time. Oh wow, I screwed that one up. Oh, and we still have to kill the Cleones. Not even close. Wow, that is a short window. That just seems kind of unfair. All right, well, with seeing all of that, I think we'll probably wrap it up. Um, wasn't a whole lot of dev this stream, but we did show off a lot of stuff that we've been working on and a lot of stuff that probably no one's ever seen before. So that's pretty cool. Before we go, I would just like to give a shout out to my Ko-fi supporters. Recent donations from Dart Red Dragoon and a huge one from Garrett Meyer, 50 bucks. So thank you for that. And my monthly supporters, The Packle, J-Man001, Deningrad, Sparta, Shepherd, Zach, Sonlin, Doom Metal, Platinum Sarge, Milk Lizard, Chocolate, Vince Easter, Balder, Ambi, and Forrester. Would ask that if you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel. We do this every single week. Well, most weeks on Wednesday, same time. And thanks to everyone who tuned in tonight, and we'll see you next time. Bye.